If you've ever tried to eat healthy during the week, you know how fast things can fall apart. One busy day turns into takeout, skipped meals, or not getting enough protein. So lately, I've been doing something simple that makes the entire week easier. Meal prepping just a few high-protein meals ahead of time. Today, I'm going to show you 3 healthy and high-protein recipes that help me hit around 130 grams of protein per day. It is a new week, which means it's time to meal prep. And I'm super excited to show you the 3 recipes that I'm going to be meal prepping this week. When I first started meal prepping, I was just meal prepping rice, chicken, vegetables, and honestly, that is such an amazing starting point, and it's so great to have meals like that ready for you throughout the week. But over the years of meal prepping, I have become a lot more efficient. And so if your meal prep doesn't look like this, it's okay. Keep practicing. You're going to become more efficient at meal prepping. So let's get into it. I've always loved sweet breakfast, but most traditional pancakes or waffles leave me feeling heavy and bloated and honestly still hungry an hour later. What I've learned over time is that the first meal that you break your overnight fast with is actually really important. It sets the tone for your energy, your blood sugar, and how satisfied you feel for the rest of the day. And so today I'm going to be prepping this lemon blueberry cottage cheese cheesecake bake. It has about 20 grams of protein per serving and closer to 30 grams if you add Greek yogurt on the top. And it honestly tastes like cheesecake for breakfast without the sugar crash afterwards. This recipe is super simple. Just mix everything together, pour it into your baking dish, and bake it at 375 for about 35 minutes. One tip I learned the hard way is if you're using frozen blueberries, make sure that you add enough flour so that the center sets properly. Otherwise, the middle will get a little watery and it won't stick together properly. This has recently become a favorite recipe to make ahead of the week because it's quick, it's high protein, and it feels like a sweet treat in the morning.
I have been dying to try this all morning. That is crazy. It literally tastes like blueberry pie. One thing that I've learned about myself is I need carbs in the middle of the day or I am just starving by the time dinner rolls around. And so for lunch, I'm going to make these Japanese sweet potato tahini Mediterranean style bowls. I'm just going to cut these Japanese sweet potatoes in half and roast them in the oven. For our Japanese sweet potato tahini bowl, we're going to have ground beef as the protein. And I'm gonna cook this in olive oil. Gonna season with salt, some pepper, garlic powder, some cumin, and then just a tiny hint of cinnamon. And the cinnamon just makes it taste incredible. It adds a slight sweetness to it that's gonna go super well with our tahini dip. For the tahini dip, I added cottage cheese, a huge scoop of tahini. I added some plain yogurt, an entire lemon, and sea salt, and just blended that all together. My favorite lunches or bowls. They're one of the easiest ways to build a really balanced meal with carbs, protein, fiber, and tons of micronutrients all in one dish. For this one, I started with the base of our Japanese sweet potato, arugula, shredded carrots. Then I topped it with our ground beef, cucumber, tahini sauce, some pumpkin seeds, and a little bit of fresh dill. These bowls were delicious and ended up being about 50 grams of protein per bowl, which makes this the perfect lunch when I'm trying to stay fueled and focused throughout the day. A recent obsession is prepping juices for the week. I've been loving making beet juice. All I do is take oranges, lemons, ginger, and beet and run it through my juicer. Pasta dishes are one of my favorite things to meal prep because they hold up really well in the fridge for a few days. Recently, I had the biggest craving for French onion soup, and it made me wonder, what if I turned that flavor into a high protein pasta dish instead? And so for this recipe, I used chickpea pasta to boost the protein. I started by slicing about 1.5 yellow onions and cooking them down in butter and olive oil until they were soft. Then I added fresh thyme, bone broth, and a chicken breast. I let everything simmer for about 18 minutes before shredding the chicken. Finally, I mixed in the cooked pasta, a little bit of cottage cheese, and Parmesan, and then I let that simmer all together so the sauce could thicken up. This is one of those meals that honestly taste even better the next day, and it ended up being around 50 grams of protein per serving.
This pasta is my favorite thing I think I've ever cooked. It is the best pasta I've ever made, but literally tastes just like French onion soup. Yum.
And that is everything that I meal prepped this week for easy, healthy, and high protein meals ready to go. If you end up trying any of these recipes, please leave a comment. I always love to hear from you guys. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, I'd love for you to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these recipes, and I'll see you next time.